to say thank you to everyone who is my client. Again, I appreciate your support for many years. So I hope that you can continue to support me so that I can continue to do my job, okay, to share with you many stocks opportunity. And at the end of the day, why I say stock market changed my life is because besides stock and investment, I also met a lot of good people, very successful businessmen, okay, whereby I learned from them as well. It helped me to shorten my learning curve, okay, because they have more experience than me. Whatever that they share is actually their real experience. So with that, okay, I pick some of the good one, then I apply, and it actually worked for me, and I feel that it actually helped me, okay, in my investment journey. So stock investment is a long-term journey. So you got to find a solid team, okay, to support your investment journey, because it takes times, okay, it takes times, and then those who have experience can actually help you, okay, to advance into another levels of your investment. And in 2016, we were lucky, together with my team, we were recognized by Philip Top Management to allow us to open the first Philip Investor Center at Jurong East area. So why I share this with you is because I'm quite proud with that, because we have more than 1,000 reminders and advisors. So everyone wanted to, you know, get this opportunity from Philip Security, but at the end of the day, our team got it together with the team effort. So this is our office as this Westgate Tower. So I also one of the regular sharing in the YouTube channel called Well Hero. And lastly, I also one of the regular guests invited by 958 Radio, which talk about stock market in Chinese, okay, in Chinese, all right. 所以98的朋友们也是感谢你们抽空你们的宝贵时间来上这个研讨会，希望说我们每个人可以学到新的东西。All right, so before I start, right, I would like to share this with you, okay? Today objective or tonight objective. All right, 所以今天我会讲什么呢？今天我会跟大家分享说，就是 stock idea. All right, so I'll be sharing with you my stock idea, and then I'll be sharing with you my technical view about the index, okay, and then the individual stock as well. All right, and then number 3 is that I'll be sharing with you the what we call that, the entry point and the exit point of individual stock. All right, so basically before I conduct this webinar, I spend a lot of my time to do some research, okay, before I conduct this webinar. I hope that you find it useful. So that's why I encourage everyone of you to come back again. All right, 所以今天的目标就是我会跟大家分享说哪一些个股我们需要看的，然后我会用技术分析来跟大家分享then 哪一个是买入的价位或者是卖出的价位也是非常重要，因为我们不希望说我们买太高了Then secondly, time frame, okay, which I always share with every one of you, which is very important. We have long term, short term, and then mid term, right? So long term, like what I mentioned, is dangerous if you do not know what you are doing, okay? If you do, then that's fine. All right, so the purpose of long-term investment is for what? Okay, dividend payout, and then followed by REITs. Okay, you are buying REITs to collect the dividends, and you buy what we call that, blue chips, CHIP, okay, blue chips, okay, to collect dividends. So with that, okay, do you need to cut loss? All right. So that depends on the individual company. Business could change due to the internet era. So because of the competitor, all right, when business are affected, okay, the stock price will be affected as well. So you must learn how to look at the chart, okay. Beside fundamental, you must learn how to look at the chart to make informed decision. And then midterm, okay, midterm usually we look for growth stock, and then we look for mid cap stock. And then sometimes we also look at blue chips, okay, for midterm, okay. So with that, of course, we need to set stop loss. All right. And lastly, okay, for short-term trading, usually we are looking at penny stock and then speculative stock, and then followed by story stocks. Story stock. So with that, okay, if you are looking at this type of stocks, then obviously you must cut loss as well in case market turn against you. So in the stock market, there are many types of the stocks. So it depends on what time frame you are looking at. And then from there, you decide, okay, what stock that you want to buy and what stock that you want to trade. So with that objective, it will actually help you to make a decision whether you want to cut loss for these stocks or not. All right, because a lot of people cannot decide, okay, when the stock price drop, they cannot decide whether they want to cut loss or not. But if you go to the fundamental of your objective, when your objective is clear, all right, then you know what you are doing. So time frame 是很重要，因为它会 OK 让你决定你是否要止损。很多人他不知所措，买了一个股票，那股票一直跌的时候，他就不知所措 ，OK， 不知道需不需要 cut loss。但是如果你的目标一旦决定好了 ，OK， 你一定要果断了哦。就是说，如果它有大跌，如果你的策略就是 short term trading，OK， 它有大跌的话，你必须要果断斩掉。Alright, so I hope with these little tips can help you, okay, to survive in the stock market. Alright, okay, now why 为什么最近这几天美国市场大跌 ？Okay, why these few days stock market has been pulled back? Okay, before we look at technical point of view, all right, there are some data which I share with every one of you last week, right? Okay, it all depends on the US data. So if the US data, okay, is not so what we call that attractive, okay, then it will affect the stock market. Okay, one of the reason is because of the non-farm payroll. All right, 所以美国非农业就业人数 all right, so it has been announced that the non-farm payroll unexpectedly, all right, added 263,000 jobs in November. Okay, and the figure, all right, of this figure is basically beating the market forecast, which is forecast at 200,000 peoples. All right, now if you look at this figure by right, it should be a good news for country. Okay, but however, it is a bad news for stock market. Okay, why? Okay, 为什么呢 ？Okay， 因为如果 OK， 大多数的人有工作做的话 ，OK， 意思是说他的消费一定会有啦，哦，就是说如果他一旦那个消费越来越多的话，有可能这个通胀的话，不会下降 ，OK， 他们有这样的想法。So based on this figure, right, there is an assumption saying that, OK, you know, because the employment has been added, okay, or 263K job has been added in November. It supposed, okay, you know, to give you know, income to these people so that these people will spend their money, all right, in a, you know, in the supermarkets, okay, buying goods, okay, or maybe buying some luxury products. So with that reason, right, they assume that you know, the inflations may be you know, become stubborn, okay, to be reduced. So therefore, you know, the investor may think that Federal Reserve will, you know, continue to push up the interest rate. All right, so this is the assumption, okay, and then based on these assumptions, all right, that's why this few days the US stock market has been pulling back, okay. So this is you know, some of the example, okay, before we looking at the technical point of view. All right, and then US inflations, as what I share with you, October, I mean, for the 4 consecutive months, it has been declined. Okay, it has been declined. All right, so that's why you can see that, which is quite good news for the stock market for the past 2 months. Okay, but however, because the November, okay, which is this month, the non-farm payroll data, which is not so what we call that, pro to the stock market. So that's why the stock market was pulling back. Okay, and then beside that, we also take a look the recent pullback of the commodity prices. All right, the commodity prices is basically at this critical support level. All right, the crude oil has been the crude oil price has been dropping, okay, as well. Okay, the crude oil price has been dropping as well. All right, to $73 to $73. All right, so this is probably is because that you know, the overall market has been what we call that, the demand of the oil has been reduced probably. All right, so that's why the oil price or the crude oil has been declined as well. All right, so this is one of the indicator, and then the other indicator is basically the sector. Okay, 所以整个板块的话，美国市场板块 ，OK， 如果我们看10年的时间哦，这个科技的板块还是属于最大的板块 ，OK， so based on the historical data, alright, for the past 10 years, okay, information's sector is still the best performing sector for the past 10 years. All right, so the key point here I want to share with everyone is that, okay, you know, every one of us cannot live without technology. All right, so you can see that every minutes, okay, we, you know, check on our phone, okay, every few seconds, you know, our children check on the phone. All right, so they cannot live without the technology anymore. All right, so although the technology sector has been, you know, in the correction mode, all right, but I believe that you know, in long run, okay, technology sector will be recovered, okay, one day. So that's why my suggestion to every one of you is quite consistent. Please look for a good fundamental company to accumulate. All right, I think this is the best time to accumulate a good fundamentals technology company. All right, so this data is quite obvious that, you know, for the past 10 years, tech sector was still the best performing. And secondly, all right, if you look at healthcare sector, ranked second, okay, for the past 10 years. So there are some good, what we call that, healthcare sector stocks, okay, which you might want to look at, okay, because, you know, healthcare in the long term will be still bullish. Reasons because that, you know, people in the world is getting older and older, and they basically they need medical help, okay, for their bodies, okay, for them to live longer. All right, so these are the two sectors that you might want to focus on, okay, you might want to focus on. And then the last sector, which is the energy sector, is still the best performing sector this year. All right, so no doubt. But however, based on the past data, okay, based on the past data for the past 10 years, all right, if you look at energy sector was not the best performing sector. Okay, so you have to be careful lah. Although energy sector is bullish right now, but in long term, okay, it might not be. Okay, it might not be. All right, so you have to be careful. So that's why I say market rotations will occur. Okay, that depends on the economic situation. 所以我个人认为的话，风水会轮流转嘛，所以这些板块的话，你要注意 ，OK？ 因为这些板块的话，有可能它会，就是说互相的就是从一个板块会换去另外一个板块，所以这些东西的话，你一定要了解了，不然的话，如果你一直买这些energy sector 的 stock，OK，不会去换其他的板块的话，这样做法会非常危险。Alright, so that's why I share with you some of the data so that you can make informed decision. Alright, okay. Okay, so let's take a look the SDI index or the index performance. SDI index or index performance. So before we take a look the SDI index, we take a look US dollar. OK， 所以美金的话已经走软了哦。之前我已经跟大家就是说有提醒大家了哦，有可能是1个月前哦，美金有开始这个走软的现象，所以当初我也是有跟大家分享过就是说如果你们手头上有很多美金的话，不如你们考虑一下，就是把你们的美金换去新币了。So I did, advise every one of you, I think probably 1 month ago, right? If you have a lot of US dollar, you might want to consider, to convert some of your US dollar to Sing dollar, right? Before the US dollar, having its corrections. So based on what we call that, based on the US dollar, basically US dollar is currently at the correction mode, okay? At the correction mode, right? So it also indicates that probably the inflation has been stabilized. Okay, so when the US dollar is having a correction, it also indicates that the inflation has been stabilized. All right, so basically this is quite a positive news for a stock market. Okay, but anything can change like what I mentioned. Okay, so in case what happened is if let's say for example the November period inflations increase again, all right, then what will happen? All right, so that's why you have to be careful. Okay, that's why you have to be keep updated with the informations. And 海指 okay, we take a look 海指 all right, SDI index. So SDI index, if you look at it, hitting the resistance, okay, 3300, right? So as what I mentioned, so it's hitting the resistance, then after that they pull back. So it looked like currently, are they near support level? Yes, they are near support level. Okay, probably maybe another 10 point. Okay, right, probably another 10 point. So the next support level is around 3,200. 所以接下来的这个support level, OK， 海指的 support level 差不多是在3200点3200点。所以之前 OK， 当它这个在这个顶的时候，就是主力的时候3300我也是有跟大家分享说，记得要套利一些股票，有没有？你们还记得吗？ So that's why you have to, that's why I encourage every one of you come back so that you can, okay, see from yourself, okay, what is happening every week, all right? And basically, 3,300 is quite a strong resistance, okay? It's very stubborn resistance, all right? So how many times it has been hitting, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 所以已经4次 ，OK， 3300点已经4次它都没有突破每一次它上到3300点的话，它就开始 回调了哈，所以 that's why you have to be alert. Okay, you have to be alerted, right, about the STI index. So that's why this few days the bank stock also pull back. Okay, so if you are doing midterm strategy, all right, you must know when to sell. Okay, if you don't sell, then probably your profit might be your profit might be lesser. Okay, might become lesser. All right. So again, the next support level is 3,200. Okay, so if let's say the 300,200 cannot be sustained, all right, then the next support level would be probably at 3,170. Okay, so please take note, right? And the next thing is S&P 500. Okay, S&P 500 hitting resistance. Okay, so this resistance is nothing new, which I share with every one of you almost every week. All right, so it's quite interesting. So every time when they hit the resistance level, okay, what happened? So market pull back. Okay, so market pull back. All right, so the next thing is, when is a support level? When is a support level? All right, so the market pull back. Okay, it looks like the next support level is somewhere here. 所以它的 S&P 500的 support level 差不多是3850点 ，right? So you can see that， 所以你们可以看到的话，它还是属于下降趋势哈。下降趋势的话，如果它有这些遇到这些阻力的话，它就会回调哦，走软回调。So now, the S&P 500 is already pulling back. Okay, so it's overall depends on the market situation. A lot of people talking about Christmas rally. Will that happen? All right. Based on the current market situation, we do not know yet. Okay, but I hope it will happen. But I hope it will happen. But again, market don't care about my opinions. All right. So we still need to base on the chart to decide. 所以我个人认为的话，你还是要看图表哦，它是否会反弹哦。到目前为止的话。它已经开始走软 ，OK， 所以 the next support level is 3,850. So the next thing is NASDAQ, OK， 纳斯达克指数也是大致上一样哦，所以你可以看到它一旦上到这个阻力的话，它就会回调 ，all right. So that's why you have to be careful, OK. Last week I did mention profit taking, and profit taking, all right, before it pull back. And now it has been pulled back. Okay, the next support level, okay, obviously would be, all right, at this 1,120, 1,120. Okay, 1,120. Oh, sorry, 11,000. Okay, 11,200. 11,200. All right. So if you look at this data, right? Okay. So this is NASDAQ 100. Okay. And then followed by Hang Seng Index, one of the best performing index so far in Hong Kong market. Okay. Although it's still a downtrend, right? So recently, okay, also pull back already. 所以恒生指数也是开始走软了哦，所以你可以看到，一旦它就是说抵达这个位置，就是这个阻力的话，它就开始回调哦，回调。所以到目前为止来说哈，它已经开始走软了哈。如果以之前的反弹的话，差不多有32%。So based on the previous low, right? Based on previous low, right? So Hang Seng Index basically went up around 32%. So one of the best performing sector, one of the best performing index in this month. Okay, in this month. All right. So that's why previously I did mention that Hang Seng Index, because China, okay, a market, okay, has been dropping, what we call that, the worst, the drawdown, okay, was the worst in history, right? Was the worst in history. So that's why I suggest everyone, okay, don't miss out the opportunity to look at the Hang Seng stock index, okay, Hang Seng stock as well, right? So based on my previous what we call that webinar, I did mention about, okay, remember to accumulate some good fundamentals China company through Hong Kong Stock Exchange, right? Because index was low, okay, as compared to this 2008, okay, drawdown. 2008 drawdown was lower, obviously, all right, but this year drawdown, okay, was the worst one, all right. 所以根据这个恒生指数的话其实恒生指数这2年来跌最多的，所以我个人认为的话，中国市场是很大 ，OK， 我相信大家也是认同，所以我个人认为的话，你们有机会如果有多余的钱的话，要记得 OK， 也是要考虑一些香港的股票，尤其是好的公司 ，OK， 当然是长期投资啦，我的长期投资个人认为是差不多是3年到5年之间3年到5年之间这个长期投资，好不好 ？So Hong Kong market is opportunity, alright, for every one of us, okay, because I believe that China is the biggest economic in the world, okay, so I wish that you don't miss out the opportunity because some of the Hong Kong stock also dropped more than 80%, all right, which is a very rare opportunity for you to accumulate some of the good fundamental company, okay, in this Hong Kong market, all right. So there are some friends asking me about some of the ETF from the Hong Kong market. Maybe I want to share this ETF with every one of you, all right? 所以之前也是有人叫我分享一些香港股票了因为很多人对香港市场不了解，是不是？所以如果你不了解的话如果你还是要买的话，我的建议是说你可以买这些 ETF OK, ETF Exchange Traded Fund 意思是说你不只是买一只股票了你是买就是说很多只股票 OK, 买很多只股票，所以它的风险会降低啦如果你买很多只股票因为为什么呢？如果你对这个香港市场不了解的话，你去买个股的话，有可能你会买错。但是如果你买这个 ETF 的话，你是买差不多20只到30只股票，所以你不会买错 ，OK， 而且 OK 有可能它会反弹。So based on the what we call that the sector that I have shown you, right? Okay, the sector that I shown you, if you still remember. 所以刚才我有跟大家分享这个板块这个板块 ，alright. So one of the sector is what? So one of the second performing sector is healthcare sector. 所以医疗板块根据数据的话，其实10年以来它表现第二好 ，OK， 表现第二好。So based on the past 10 years, right, the healthcare sector perform in the second, okay, as compared to the technology sector, all right. Why? Like what I mentioned, is because people are getting older in the world, okay, so a lot of people I believe nowadays a lot of people have money, all right, to take care of themselves, so that's why they want to live longer. So that's why healthcare sector is one of the what we call that bullish sectors in 10 years time, okay. So that's why 你们要看这个数据来做决定 OK，因为这个数据已经告诉我们说，除了这个 IT，OK，这个医疗板块也是不要放过。OK，so that's why I share this technology sector ETF with every one of you. All right, and why is Hong Kong? Okay, why is Hong Kong healthcare? Okay, it is because in recent year, okay, China has been the what we call that has been developed very advanced technology, okay, in tackling the healthcare issue, right? So basically there are many good company in China, okay, that related to the healthcare industry. So that's why some of the good company like JD Health, okay, Wuxi Bio, Wuxi App, okay, Alibaba Health, okay, Ali 健康 okay, Jingdong 健康 all right, and what else, okay, Sino, okay, 中国生物. So these are the fundamental good company basically, right? Although some of them is not making good money yet, right? But like what I mentioned, this Hong Kong ETF is for a long term. Okay, my long term mean 3 to 5 years, okay, right? So if you want to participate in the Hong Kong healthcare sector, so you might want to take a look this Hong Kong healthcare sector 3174. All right, so if you look at 3174, okay, 3174. So 3174, okay, the previous high was somewhere around, okay, around $7.60, okay, Hong Kong dollar. 所以这个是香港上市的香港上市的医疗板块 ，okay, 医疗板块 alright. So the previous low was $2.40, okay, so now the price begin to rebound around 42%, alright. So you might want to wait for the pullback if you want to, okay, because every time when they pull back, I believe is an opportunity lah. So this is for long-term investment for people who like to invest in the Hong Kong healthcare sector lah, okay. You might want to consider this sector. All right, so I hope you learned something new, especially this healthcare sector, right? And if you look at some of the company, okay, so some of the company, what they are doing, okay, they are doing internet healthcare, all right, biotech, okay, traditional pharmacy, okay, biotech and traditional pharmaceuticals. All right, so these are the sector that they are involved in. OK， 所以如果在新加坡的话，如果你们操作新加坡股票的话，当然新加坡市场没有这样的板块，所以为什么有些人就是说他们想要投资其他板块的话，在新加坡没有，只有香港有了这些板块。所以如果你就是说你感觉上 okay, so based on the current market situation, like for example, so you have to take note one thing as well, okay? You have to take note, like for example, let's say for example, interest rate continue to go up, okay? Interest rate, okay? Interest rate will continue to go up, okay, but it will not what we call that it cannot be a straight line, okay, it cannot be a straight line. It may be, okay, hanging around somewhere, and then before they continue to go down. All right, so the interest rate, okay, there is a what we call that the movement as well. It all depends on the economic. All right, so when that happen, when the interest rate reduce, okay, so what happened to the bank stocks? right? So what I mean is that, okay, now the interest rate is still increasing, okay? So that's why the bank stock is still doing good, okay? But what happened is that when the interest rate reduce, right? What happened to the bank stock, okay? So you think about it, where you want to park your money, okay? Where you want to park your money before, okay? Before a particular sector begin to pull down. So you got to think lah, okay, where you want to park your money. So 我在这边跟大家分享的话，就是说风水会轮流转了。所以到目前为止来说，哈，银行的股票表现最好，但是它是不会永远的，因为什么呢？因为就是说这个利息一旦上涨的话，这个银行股票当然是会受益了。但是如果 interest rate 这个利息开始回调的话 ，OK， 当然银行股票也是会走软，所以你要在现在就要想说，诶，你要把一部钱放在哪一个板块 ，OK？ 所以我个人认为的话，其实这个医疗板块其实是不错了哦，因为到目前为止，这个医疗板块还没有开始跑，我们可以说跑 ，alright？ So based on my view is that okay, where are you going to park the money from one sector to another sector? So my view is that okay, maybe this healthcare sector is one of the option. Okay, you might not need to put everything okay in this sector, so you might want to consider some of the portion into this healthcare sector, all right, because currently this healthcare sector is not really moving yet, okay, it's not really moving yet, all right, but in long run, okay, it may recover, okay, along the way. All right, so that's why you have to think about it right now. Okay, you have to think about it right now. Sector rotation will occur. Okay, sector rotation will occur. So before it occur, okay, where you want to park money. So I just want to give some idea to every one of you 了哈。所以这个只是我的个人建议了哈，因为很多人就是说那时候很多人就是买科技股，现在被套牢了哦。同样的事情也是会发生 ，OK， 所以你看到这个原油的股票或者是energy sector，它已经上了这么多 ，OK， 接下来还会上吗？所以你会问自己，所以你会问自己说，你应该把这个多余的钱放在哪一个板块 ？OK， 所以你现在就要想了哦。So you got to think right now, okay, and then where you want to park your money in which sector. You have to do your homework carefully. All right. So in this webinar, I just share some of my view, okay, so that you can make your own decision. Okay. Right. So after that, we take a look. Right. So before I take a look the watch list, okay, let me share with you the mastering price actions on testimonial. Just want to thanks Candy, okay, Sim, Roy, and Raj, and everyone who attended my mastering price action, who give me a very good testimonial. Now, this testimonial is just not for me, it's for people who are still losing money, and it's for people who are looking to improve their portfolio, all right, and it's for people who want to progress in their investment, okay, then this workshop is for them, okay, because just want to highlight that the IBF grant, okay, may be end this year, so that's why the class, okay, for this mastering price action could be the last for this year, all right. So next year I don't know yet, okay, whether there is any grant, okay, that will depend on IBF lah, all right. So before that, I want to share this with you, and if you have any friend or family member, all right, whom you think can benefit from this workshop, why not you want to share with them, okay. So this is my watch list, all right. Actually, there are few stock that I have noticed, which is Genting, okay, is coming back, and then iFast also coming back. So I have this DynaMac as well. All right. So these are the few stock that is, you know, recover. Okay. So maybe we want to take a look some of these stocks. All right. DBS. So DBS, okay, begin to pull back also. All right. So this is like a double top lah. Okay. So that's why 之前我也是跟大家说，是不是上个星期 okay? So double top, okay, take some profit. Take some profit. All right. So last week I did mention to every one of you, take some profit if you are buying the bank stock for midterm investment, for midterm, then you might want to consider to take some profit. All right. Because it has been dropped around 7%, right? 7%. Okay. So although they dropped 7%, but it looked like they are hitting the support level. Look like they are hitting the support level. Okay. So although the price pulling back, look like the price of 33.40 cents is a support level. Okay, 33. Okay, current price support level. But it all depends on tomorrow. Okay, if the stock price continue to break below, okay, then the next support level could be probably at the somewhere here, I think. All right, $32. So they are currently, the price actually near the critical support level. Okay, critical support level. So it all depends on the tomorrow situations, or maybe tonight US stock market performance. Okay, and UOB, okay, 我们看 UOB. So UOB 的话也是有稍微回调一些。Okay, so this is top here, right? So UOB also pulling back. Okay, so that's why, you know, last week, yeah, I remind every one of you to take profit. So the next support level is $29.60, $29.60, right? So it looked like the price 1, 2, 3, 4 days, okay, pulling back. Okay, 4-day pulling back. Currently, yeah, it looked like support level. All right, look like support level, but today the candlestick is quite bearish. Okay, today candlestick is quite bearish. So that's why we need to observe. Okay, if the price can continue, all right, they might rebound. If not, then the next support level is 29.60 cents. Okay, 29.60 cents. Right. So basically, you know, last week 我也是跟大家分享 last week 这个海指还有这个银行股票也是超买了也是需要套利一些所以如果你看这个星期的话，它已经开始回调。All right, OCBC also pulling back, right? Pulling back, yeah. So obviously if STI index pull back is because the bank is pulling back. Okay, why? Because STI index was formed by 30 component stocks, and then the biggest component in the STI index are the bank stocks, the 3 biggest banks, okay, which is DBS, UOB, and OCBC. So if bank stock price pull back, okay, STI index will pull back. So that's the theory behind of this STI index. All right. So currently is the price near the support level? Obviously the price near support level, right? But when is the next support level? Could be somewhere around 12块 OK， 所以如果它有跌破的话，有可能接下来它的阻力是在它的 support level OK support level 在这个12块 OK 12块 Alright, so this is a bank stocks. So we take a look, Sembcorp, Genting. Keppel. So Keppel I think also pull back. Okay. So KeppelCorp 的话也是回调So 大致上也是回调 Alright, so this is a super bearish candlestick that you have to be careful. Okay. super bearish candlestick that you have to be careful. Why is because, okay, crude oil. Okay, because crude oil also pulling back. So if the crude oil continue to break through, then maybe KeppelCorp will follow 啦。OK， 所以你们也是要小心一些哦。OK， 所以有可能这个 KeppelCorp有可能已经到达这个顶了哈，有到达这个顶。OK， 如果你们手头上有一些的话，你们可以先卖出一些先哦。So if you have some of the KeppelCorp, my suggestion to you is that you might want to take some profit 啦，哦 you might take some profit. Overall, I think you can consider make a good money, okay, if you manage to buy somewhere here, all right? So 不要太贪心 ，OK？ 所以如果有 profit 的话，你们可以慢慢拿这个 profit， 好不好 ？And then followed by Sembcorp Industry. Is it Sembcorp? Take a look. Genting, okay, Genting. So Genting is still the best stocks, okay. Reason is because that the stock price is considered the defensive stock, okay. No matter what happened to the market, okay, the price will still staying there, all right. So maybe it's a stock that for you to collect some dividend, right? So overall, Genting is a defensive stocks. Currently still consider very uptrend. And then followed by Genting, okay. 所以 Genting 新加坡的话，最近它有开始好转 ，maybe 有可能这个中国方面哦，已经开始有稍微开放一些了哦，就是说中国人有可能可以开始出去游玩哦，有可能第一个地方他们想要去的就是这个 Genting Singapore, okay. And that's why probably Genting Singapore rebound, and then the price is currently near the resistance as well, all right. 所以如果你看它的价位的话，其实也是在这个 resistance level 了哈，差不多9毛这样，差不多9毛 ，OK。所以我们要注意一下，如果它9毛它没有跌的话，有可能是件好事。So if the price continue to hovering near the resistance level, I think got chance to break through, all right. But if the price continue to sell down, maybe the next support level is 83 cents, all right. So but look like the current situation it will break through 了哈，所以看这样的状况这样哦，看这个状况，看这个图的话，有可能它会突破了哈 ，but 还没有 confirm，OK， 还没有 confirm，all right. And what else? Sembcorp Industry, Sembcorp Marine. So Sembcorp Industry, right? So Sembcorp Industry 也是开始走软 ，alright， 开始走软 ，okay. Although the price has been went up 20%, okay, went up 20%. So you can see that most of the stock they are pulling back, okay. Most of the stock they are pulling back. Reason is because STI index hitting the resistance 3,300, then they pull back, all right. So that's why Sembcorp Marine also pulling back a little bit, but not so bad, okay, not so bad, right? So the pullback is quite healthy. So probably the support level is $3.20. So 它的 pullback 它的回调的话不算很严重了哈，属于算比较健康的 pullback Sembcorp Industry， 所以它的 support level 是差不多是在3块2毛哦。And then Sembcorp Marine. So Sembcorp Marine also pull back, right? So congratulations if you manage to buy Sembcorp Marine that I share with you, okay. And then last week, okay, I also mentioned that time to take some profit. So that's why the price also pulling back this few days, okay. So where's the support level? Okay, where's the support level? All right, the support level is obviously here. 所以它的 support level 差不多是在1毛0.138左右 ，OK， 0.138左右 ，right？ So it's still attractive, okay, because overall the stock price is considered uptrend. Okay, consider uptrend, right? 扬子江 Samudera, okay. 扬子江也是开始回调，所以很多股票也是开始回调 ，right? So is this the today price? I think I need to put, yep. Right? 所以扬子江的话，扬子江它没有突破 ，OK？ Last week 我说有可能会突破，可是它没有突破，反而它 OK 跌破 ，OK， 反而它跌破 ，right？ 所以如果跌破的话，其实不是很好的现象了哈。如果跌破的话，它不是很好的现象，有可能它的 support level 就会在这边，所以差不多是1.3毛2，所以你要注意一下。So that's why 你手头上有扬子江的话，可以套利一些了哦。So if you have some position for this 扬子江, you might want to consider to take some profit, okay, before the price go down further. Take some profit. It will never go wrong lah if you take some profit. All right. And what else? Samudera, okay, Samudera. SamuderaShipping 的话也是不好了。So SamuderaShipping 的话，它也是跌破 ，OK， 跌破 ，right？ 所以明天的话是很关键的。如果它的价钱跌破的话，有可能会在8毛6 ，OK？ 如果它跌破，它的价格有可能会下跌到差不多8毛6 ，right？ So be careful, okay? Most of the stock already pull back. And iFast, DynaMac, iFast begin to pull back today. Right， 所以它的阻力是在差不多6块钱 ，OK， 6块2，所以6块2左右，它就开始 pull back， right？ So this pullback is quite aggressive, right? So tomorrow， 所以这2天的 pullback， 也是蛮多的哦。所以因为之前有可能上了很多，差不多涨了76%哦，76%，所以这只股票哈，它跌也是跌很快，涨的时候也是涨很快 ，right？ 所以如果你们要抓这只股的话，你们一定要有技巧了哦。如果你没有技巧的话，有可能会漏掉哦，有人可能会漏掉。So the next support level, I think will be here. 5块4 ，okay, $5.40, okay, $5.40, right? So this stock is quite aggressive, all right. It went up 76%, okay. The pullback also aggressive, I think, all right. So the next support level is $5.40. So if any one of you manage to buy some, okay, like what I mentioned, is always never goes wrong if you take some profit, okay. 所以之前的高点是在6块2毛了哦，6块2毛 ，right？ 所以这个股票的话，在我们的 Telegram 也是有讲了哦 ，before 它继续的上涨的时候，我们有是跟我们的顾客讲一声。And then DynaMac, right? So DynaMac look interesting, right? Okay. So if you look at the price, look like breakthrough, okay? Look like breakthrough, okay? But 我不知道它会继续涨吗 ？Okay? 所以so that's why you have to be careful, all right? Because although the price look like, okay, if you look at the chart, the price actually breakthrough, okay? The price actually breakthrough, okay, with volume, okay, with volume. So as long as the price can continue to stay here support level, hopefully the price may continue to break through. Right? 所以我个人认为的话，如果它的价格会继续维持在差不多2毛或者是0.199的话，维持在这个价位的话，有可能它会突破了。But 一旦它跌破这个0.199的话，有可能它会回调了哦，有可能它会回调，就是回到这边。So 有可能它会回到这边 ，right? So you have to take note, okay? You have to take note. So this Singapore watch list, all right? What about US? So US, I want to share this new stock with every one of you, all right? New stock STLD. So steel, so 它的 sector 是做这个铁的，right? So continue uptrend, right? So the price actually break through and then what happened? And they continue to go up. Okay, continue to go up, right? So it's quite interesting, this stock. So you might want to put into your watch list, okay, before you pull back, okay, before I pull back, all right? So overall, this stock is quite bullish actually, right? So STLD. And First Solar, we take a look. First Solar, is there any changes? Right, First Solar also pulling back recently. So congratulations if you buy this stock, because I have been mentioning about this stock for the past few months, okay, for the past few months, all right? So we can see that this is one of the strongest stock in the US market, okay, one of the strongest stocks in the US stock market. And then we have ELF. So ELF also pulling back, okay? So where's the support level? So the support level is probably at 100, ELF. Yeah. So ELF, the price is still pretty strong. 所以这个美国股的话，其实你看美国市场尤其是科技股会挑哈，但是有其他的股票还是继续上涨。So one of the stock is like ELF, okay, one of my favorite, right? So the price continue to uptrend, okay? Currently they go sideways, right? So you can put this stock into your watch list. And then last week I shared with everyone about PDD, Pinduoduo, right? So Pinduoduo is quite an interesting stock, okay? Because every time when they pull back, okay, they rebound strongly. Pull back, rebound strongly, pull back, rebound strongly. And then until recently, it break through the major support $71. 所以这个拼多多的话，其实是就是比较有趣的股票哦。之前在几个月前我已经跟大家分享这个股票，所以我一直在关注这个股票啦。当它有回调的时候，每一次都是进场的机会。你可以看到每一次回调就是进场机会，所以它上的时候也是上很多 ，OK， 68%， OK， 100%， right， 148%。Okay, 100%. All right. So every time when they pull back is always an opportunity. So when they rebound, also a good opportunity. All right. So although the price at the new high, okay, but I think the pullback may occur anytime soon. Occur anytime soon. So when they pull back, you must know how to use the price action strategy to buy. Okay, so that's why you need to attend the price actions class to identify the entry point. So today I share with you some of the stock, but some of the stock already went up. Okay, it's not for you to buy right now. So you got to wait patiently and then use your skill that you have learned from me through the price action workshop to identify the entry point. Okay, to identify the entry point. All right. So you can see that how I do things, and then you also can see that which sector that I'm looking at. All right. So basically, all these will be shared in the price actions workshop. Okay, which not many people of you learn about. All the steps. Okay, in one go. All right. So in the price action workshop, basically, I share with everyone all the steps, how to choose the right stock, what sector to look at, okay, and then what price to buy is very important for your success in your investment. Okay, so Hong Kong stock, all right, Hong Kong stock, shabu shabu, okay. 所以之前的话，我也是有跟大家分享shabu shabu 这个股票，所以你们有买吗？所以你看它每次回调的话，也是一个机会 ，right? So the pullback is huge, 23%, but when they rebound 65%. Pullback, okay, rebound, alright, pullback, rebound. 所以如果你看哦，它的 pullback 30%，它的 rebound 80%。它的 pullback 30%，它的 rebound 89%，right？ 所以你看它跌，其实它跌23%，其实对我们来说其实是蛮多的 ，alright？ 所以 that's why 你要懂得几时出场，而几时进场，这个是最关键的 ，alright？ 因为很多人他是在哪里买呢？他是会在最高点买进，最高点买进，最高点买进。Right， 每次是在买错地方 ，OK， 所以你每次买错地方的话，你要怪谁？你要怪市场吗？不可能吗？你要怪自己说，哦，没有那个技巧，没有那个技能来抓对的时间。所以 basically, alright, some people don't agree that you can time the market, right? Some people don't agree that you can time the market, but based on my observations that you can time the market, right? Because if you can time the markets, right, your profit margins is better than your friend who hold for long term. You agree or not? Okay. So basically, we must know some skill, okay. Besides choosing the right stock, you must know some skill, okay, to catch the right point, okay, to catch the what we call that, the correct entry point. So this is shabu shabu, and then we have AK Medical, 1789. All right. So AK Medical also rebound. Okay. So right now they rebound, and then we in the what we call it, above the trend line. Okay. So now the stock become bullish. Okay. Now the stock is become bullish again, and then Chunli Medical. Chunli Medical. So Chunli Medical is also a rebound as well, right? It's like look, cup and handle, okay, and then they begin to rebound. So it's a quite interesting market, especially the Hong Kong market. If you like Hong Kong market, there are many interesting companies in the Hong Kong market. So 如果你喜欢香港股票的话，其实香港股市也是蛮刺激的，因为有些公司是很有名声很有名声的公司，而不是小型公司。All right, so this is Yati, and then BYD. So BYD also begin to rebound as well. So I also share with every one of you, all right, to look at the BYD company. So because each time when they pull back, okay, is an opportunity. Okay, each time they pull back is an opportunity, right? So please share with me your stocks. Okay, please type your stock in the Q&A session. Okay, Andrew Cole, what stock is this? CSBC. CSBC. CFPC is quite volatile. Okay, so let me see. The price is actually pulling back right now. Okay, currently at the support level, support level. But however, the stronger support level would be still here. 所以如果你能等的话啦，其实7块2毛是最佳的价位。如果你要进场的话 ，OK， 不然的话，如果你进在中间的话，8毛6 ，OK， 8毛6 ，then 有可能你有So you have 50-50 lah, okay, winning rate. But however, the $7.20 higher chance for you to make good money actually. So CSPC they actually move in sideways. All right, so you must use support and the resistance, okay, to identify the entry point and the exit point. All right. DynaMac already mentioned. Jardine CNC. Jardine CNC, if dropping, then exit lah. Don't wait already, right? Exit. Okay. So based on the price, right? The price is actually turning down. Okay. It looked like the trend begin to change to downtrend. So if you are looking for a midterm trade, you're supposed to liquidate your position, take profit already, right? 所以你看哦，如果 that's why I say 不要贪心 alright? So if you can make 85%, if you manage to buy at the low, why not? Okay, because the pullback is 24%, which is a lot. Okay, alright. So my suggestion to you is that you know, if you still have a good profit, why not you take some profit, right? So you can see that sector rotation will occur lah. You have to be careful, right? 所以我的意思是说，每个投资者的话，他有他们的做法，就是说他们如果发现这个股票太高哈，有可能他们就会套利。所以当他们套利的时候，他们会把这个钱放进哪里呢？所以他们会放进一些比较有潜能的股票，有可能那些股票或者是那些板块还没有开始起的板块，比如说这个医疗板块，所以他们也有可能会换股啊，所以如果你做一个投资者的话，你的做法是长期投资，你要买这个股票长期投资的话，那你要做决定哦，你要做好来哦，不然的话，如果这个股票回调的话，太多 then 你的盈利也会变少去 so you must know how to balance okay, you must know how to balance. All right, some good tech stock for US, okay, obviously Apple, all right, AAPL, Apple, okay, Apple, okay, is one of the favorite. And then Microsoft, MSSP, right? So it's an opportunity lah. And then followed by Amazon. Okay, so these are some I believe these are a fundamental good company. All right, for now for now I believe. So you might want to consider to accumulate. Okay, basically when you accumulate is for a bit longer term a bit longer term. All right. Oceanus. Oceanus I think is not a good stock to invest 啦，所以我个人认为的话， 这个股票很难赚钱，因为庄家庄家还没有进来了 ，OK， 庄家还没有进来，所以很难赚钱。你看哦，这些庄家，他们赚了股哦，他们就丢了 ，alright， so when they make money, okay, they buy and dump that kind of thing lah. So it's very difficult for you to make money, right? So based on now, okay, there's no big boy coming in yet. So for me, I will skip this type of stock, right? OSO, some healthcare sector, please. Also some healthcare sector stock. May, I thought I already shared with you, okay? Some healthcare stock. I shared with you already, the Hong Kong, the what? The Hong Kong healthcare sector stock. I already shared with you. iFast 刚才已经讲了 Edwin. iFast I already talked already. Sembcorp industry I already shared already. Alright. Jardine already share. Okay, AEM and UMS. AEM. So AEM basically follow the US tech stock. So you can see that they are also hitting resistance. So that's why they pull back. All right. So they're hitting resistance, then they pull back. So the pullback probably maybe here is a support. All right, probably here near the support level. All right, so you might want to take note lah. The support level 差不多是3块5毛 ，OK， 3块5毛。All right. CapitaLand Invest. CapitaLand invests for dividend, right? Okay. Dividend. Okay, the support level is here, and then another one is here. 所以它有2个阶段，第一段是3块5毛，第二段是3块4毛。All right. So the gap down here is quite worried. All right, the gap down here is quite worried, right? But anyway, all right. The price is actually pulling back. Okay, so the first support is $3.50. The second support is $3.40. ETSY, IBB, ETSY. All right, ETSY is look interesting. I think same sector as ELF. All right, so 200. All right, so they are in the recovery mode. Okay, after breaking through the resistance. All right, I think got opportunity. The trend might continue. So if you are looking to buy, maybe wait for the pullback. All right, so I think got chance. Okay, the previous high was $310. So 这个是美国股票 all right, so 之前的高是差不多是310块 all right, so now they are in the recovery mode and the price break through the resistance, so I think got chance to go higher. All right, got chance to go higher. IBB, biotech. So this one is a ETF, is it? Biotech ETF. So let me see biotech ETF. All right, but based on the technical point of view, look like the price is breaking through. All right, but will the price sustain or not? If the price can sustain here, probably the price may go up lah. All right, but currently the price is near the support level, so not sure they will sustain or maintain at this level or will they pull back. All right, so you might want to consider to monitor. Okay, So the previous high was here. All right. So if you buy how much? Another 30%. Okay, another 30%. Okay, not too bad. And advice on SIA Engineering. SIA Engineering. SIA Engineering. SIA Engineering 其实是不错 ，OK， right， 其实是不错的 ，OK，Let me see 啊 ，right， so this few days you need to observe 啦，huh? I think they are hitting the resistance also. Is it hitting the resistance? Okay, maybe let me see. A bit tricky this one. All right. Are they above the trend line? Look like above the trend line. Okay, look like above the trend line. So maybe the price will pull back a little bit before they go up. So this is SIA Engineering. All right. Not too bad. Okay, because SIA also break through this few days. So SIA 的话也是有开始反弹的现象。And 9号 ，OK， 9号是 X day 啊 ，dividend 啊，所以大家要注意一下啊。So 9号是星期几？9号是差不多是拜五，星期五。So this Friday, SIA is going to turn to XD. So it depends on the market, okay? Will the price pull back or not, right? But obviously, I think I still bullish in SIA because many people are looking to go overseas, all right? And they need to buy air tickets, okay? So that's why I'm bullish in SIA, all right? NCLH. NCLH 是 cruise line, okay? Cruise line, all right. Okay, look good. And the price also break through, all right? So hopefully, hopefully they will recover lah. Hopefully they will recover, all right? Because the sell down here is quite scary, all right? So the sell down, previous sell down is quite scary, right? But look like the price is recovery, okay? Recovery. And beside cruise, Boeing, BO. BOEING. Boeing. Boeing also look like they are in the recovery mode lah. BA, the code is BA, right? So look like the price is in the recovery mode as well, right? So it's for your considerations. And then XGX, Yangzijiang FH. This 50-day moving average depend on individuals, all right? Yangzijiang, is it? What is the stock? The stock? Oh, SGX. Okay, SGX. SGX. All right, so SGX, what happened? So SGX is currently near the support level, okay? Near the support level, but SGX is currently moving in a sideways. So this is more likely for dividend collection, right? Are you buying for dividend collections? Because if you want to make money for this stock, then you got to take note. Okay, probably the resistance at $9.80, and then the support level 9块钱 currently priced at this what we call it, support level, right? So 9块钱跟9块8, right? And then YZJ Finance. YZJ Finance not doing well. Okay, because this is an investment company. YZJ Finance is an investment company, all right? Yeah, the price is still downtrend. Okay, the price is still downtrend. You see, there's no strength. The buyer is not coming in. The market maker is not coming in. The big boy is not coming in. All right. So obviously, for me, I will not buy. All right. So if you want to buy, you might want to wait for some signal. Okay, there's no buy signal yet. Okay. Lenovo 0992 0992 Lenovo. Lenovo look volatile. Okay, let me see. All right. So let me see. Is there any chance? Right. But overall, the price is still downtrend. Okay, and then there are many resistance. Right. So I did explain to every one of you, when you buy a downtrend stock, you have to be careful with the resistance, because every resistance is obstacles, okay, for the stock price to moving up further. So that's why if you are buying downtrend, okay, you have to be careful. All right. So is there any opportunity $6 to $10, 64%? Is it possible? Right. I'm not sure. Right. Maybe you want to monitor. Okay. Based on the chart, is quite volatile. So this stock is quite volatile. All right. And Joe Energy. So Joe Energy currently, I will skip these stocks, okay? Because this stock, the big boy already exit, all right? So the buyer are not coming in, all right? So that's why you can see the price not really moving, okay? But if you are looking for what we call that, very midterm trade, okay? Probably the price will be, they will move in a sideways, all right? I'm not sure if the price will go up here. So that depends, okay? So the price move in the channel as well. And then the resistance is 41 cents if you are looking to buy. And the support level is 34 cents. Okay, so this is some of my view. And then micro, right? So again, apologize to everyone if I'm not able to cover all of your stocks because of the time limitations. This stock doesn't look good anymore, right? Based on the chart. So based on the technical point of view, the price is turning down and the trend is turning down as well. All right. And there's no sign of a rebound also. So you have to be careful if you are buying. Okay, you have to be careful, right? Because previously they went up quite a lot. Okay, previously went up quite a lot. So yeah, so you have to be careful, right? So maybe last stock, PetroChina. 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 PTRO. Which one? Do you have the code? Yeah, 找到了。So PetroChina sideways 的话就是比较难做哦 ，sideways 的话就比较难做，所以它的问题就是在这边。So if the stock price move in this very volatile, okay, it's very difficult for you to make money, right? So personally, I will skip this stock, right? Maybe you might want to look for other better stock. The trend is more smooth. 所以我个人认为的话，它的波动很大，会比较难做一下，因为香港股票，你又没有那个 live price，会它的价格如果波动很大的话，会比较难做一些。Right, so but currently you can see that there's no smooth trend. Okay, so my suggestion to you is that you might want to look for other stocks. Okay, you might want to look for other stocks. Right. So last stock. Silver Lake, not bad actually. So Silver Lake 的话，最近它有rebound, alright. So basically, the rebound is quite interesting. Maybe this rebound, 有可能这几天也是会pull back 一些了哈。So you can see that the price is basically near the resistance as well, right? Near the resistance, and then this few days may be pulled back. So because why? Because the US technology stock also pulling back. So maybe the Singapore technology stock will be pulling back as well. So based on my observation is that usually Singapore tech stocks, right, will follow the US tech stock. 所以我个人的观察大多数这个新加坡的科技股，大多数它是都被这个美国这个科技股板块的股票影响了如果这个美国科技股的板块有回调的话，有可能这个新加坡科技股也是会回调，所以你们也是要注意一下了Alright, so that's all for me. Okay, that's all for me. Alright,